Hello.
Oh, you're unmuted?
I just did.
Okay, hi. I'm still muted on your end.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not? Oh, sorry. I was looking at desktop audio.
Nope.
Hello!
He is here.
I am here. I had to poop.
He did.
So what are we playing today, brother?
We're playing Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide. I have played this game quite a bit. You have not. You don't really care about Warhammer that much.
I do not.
And this generally just isn't your kind of game.
Not really, no.
But you can sit there, ask questions, and go, what the fuck is happening?
First of all, you've told me about Lug.
Hello, Lug.
Mm-hmm.
My Ogren. What?
Crazy old man.
Yeah, that's my Psyker.
Mm-hmm.
My Veteran. My Zealot.
Yeah.
And my Ogren.
Yeah.
So, we were thinking of doing
Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter, but I wasn't feeling it. And there's an event in Dark Tide right now.
Oh yeah, there is. You told me about that.
Yeah, every year Warhammer Games Workshop does the Skull for the Skull Throne event for all of their video games. Oh, yeah, look at the loading screen.
What about it? They're hurtling towards a skyscraper?
And look at the dialogue.
Rest not while abominations stir. The guilt of heresy weighs heavy on the soul. Am I supposed to be hearing it? Because I'm not.
Hmm? Hold on, let me go to the meat grinder. Basically where you test weapons out against enemies.
Okay. Okay, I hear a dialogue now.
You hearing anything?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing the game. I just don't know why I wasn't hearing the dialogue specifically.
Oh no, there's no actual like voice dialogue. That's just text.
Oh, okay.
Not at least there.
Okay.
I'm totally convinced I am honest.
So what we doing first then?
Gonna show you, well, what I tend to use.
Okay. Understand that I know nothing about this game.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making that clear.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaver.
Why do I have two of the same thing? This one is slightly better. Cool. Knife.
Knife.
I don't like these skins. Every weapon has them. Because it looks Santa. It looks like it's made of peppermint. Why is my knife infused with the spirit of
like,
candy canes?
It looks like you have a barbershop's pole running down the middle.
Uh-huh.
Which is fair, because you know what the original, what barbershop poles used to be, right?
No.
As far as I'm aware, I don't know if it was like a butcher or something on top of the barbershop, but it used to be just like a white pole with blood dripping down it.
What?
Hold on, let me fact check that, because I could just be spouting complete and utter nonsense.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Origin. Barbershop pole originates from the Middle Ages, stemming from the practice of... Okay, that's the AI overview. Let's go to Wikipedia. Barber's pole... Okay, quote from Wikipedia itself. A barber's pole is a type of sign used by barbers to signify the place or shop where they perform their craft. Trade sign is, by tradition dating back to the Middle Ages, a staff or pole with a helix of colored stripes, often red and white in many countries, but usually red, white, and blue in Canada, Japan, Philippines, South Korea, Vietnam, and the United States. Blah, blah, blah. During the Middle Ages, barbers performed surgery on customers as well as tooth extractions. The original pole had a brazen wash basin at the top, representing the vessel in which leeches were kept, and bottom, representing the basin that received the blood. The pole itself represents the staff that the patient gripped during the procedure to encourage blood flow, and the twined pole motif is likely related to Caduceus, the staff of the Greek god of speed and commerce Hermes, evidenced, for example, by early physician... okay, we're getting too deep into it. But yeah. that's the barber's pole. So I was wrong about the butcher thing, but apparently barbers used to do surgeries. But minor surgeries.
Oh yeah,
Bloodletting.
barber chirurgeon was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. The red stripes represent the blood that would flow down the pole.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
And now that's on your knife.
well, I don't use that skin anyway, so.
I will admit the rest of it sucks.
So, Ogren guns tend to be not very precise, with one exception.
That one.
No. This
Okay.
is a Ripper gun. It's a giant burst fire shotgun. Unless I do this.
Why do I feel like there should be a, like, you know that gun in Dead Space that's fires snowballs?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like that should be in this game?
That does sound vague, something that Warhammer would do, but it would probably be used by the orcs.
Probably. I do know a little about Warhammer.
A little bit, mostly from me gushing in his general direction.
Yeah, mostly that.
But we've got the twin-linked heavy stubber, which is basically two Brownings stapled together.
Okay.
Really, my biggest problem with the twin-linked heavy stubbers for years has been the fact that they don't hit like two Brownings stapled together. However, in a recent update, they added... Before the update, the closest thing that the Ogren had to a sniper was this thing.
The grenade launcher?
Grenadier Gauntlet. See.
Huh.
However, they've now added the plain old heavy stubber. What would be a heavy machine gun in a normal human's hands is a battle rifle for this big lug. Also, it has a flashlight.
Somehow it feels right to play Radiohead songs while you're blasting off heads in the background.
Pop.
Like, I don't know why, it feels weirdly right. And I don't know why, because a lot of their music goes against that ideology. I tune that teaching right to my friend. Never get the juice.
Anyway, I'm just going to pick my weapons and then go break shit.
Yeah, it's a fun pastime, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Idiot. You're daft, gay.
I've got an entire fucking skill tree. Explaining it to you would be pointless. Just know that I am a giant wall of meat and anger.
Nice. Just like real life.
Not as angry.
Well... most of the time, that's true. Sorry, is that a... what? Not a trebuchet. Fucking the knife on the front. Is that on a pistol?
That's a bayonet.
Bayonet. Why is the bayonet on a pistol?
It's not a pistol. That's a Ripper gun. The shotgun I showed you.
Oh. It looks so stubby. it no longer looks stubby.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that this guy is somewhere between 8 and 10 feet tall.
Yeah, I like when he's in the dropship and everyone just looks like army men,
Uh-huh.
little green army men sitting next to him.
That is a grenade launcher launching grenades the size of a potato. And one of my favorites, just for sheer funny factor,
Hmm?
the kickback.
It looks like a blunderbuss.
It kind of is. This is a shotgun.
That reticle, wow.
Look at what it's firing.
What is it firing? All I saw was that man getting cut in half.
Look at what I'm reloading.
Oh my fucking god.
This thing will produce clouds of shredded meat. And even when you're at longer ranges,
It feels like this thing fires sand at you, but it's enough.
well, even if it doesn't kill them, it is the king of sit the fuck down. Even if it has immense... Oh, hey, I hit a flamer tank.
Huh. Like, I can imagine this thing is just full of 4-gauge pellets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the smaller... Okay, nice rule of thumb with shotgun gauges. The smaller the number is, the scarier it is.
Uh-huh. That means that bigger pellets.
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, this thing fires a fuck ton of pellets.
Yes. I mean, obviously, it chopped somebody in half.
Anyway. But even at longer ranges, you can tell a sniper to sit the fuck down just by waving this thing at him. It will knock him on his
Fire
ass.
enough pellets, and one of them will hit the target.
Immense stagger. Like, look at that guy. It doesn't have enough armor pen to do much to him, but... Okay, why did you work last time? There we go.
I mean, when you have a shotgun shell that's as wide as a baseball and long as a banana, that pretty sure is gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah, even if it can't punch through the armor, it's gonna knock him down. But when there's no armor to punch through... Shredded meat. I like this thing.
It seems very silly, yeah. And the fact that you
I
can
mean,
just
you're
turn-
firing...
Like, who needs to work to make all that chunky salsa when you can just fire this thing once in their general direction?
Uh-huh.
I can hit the broadside of a barn, and that barn, and that barn, and that barn, and that barn,
Mm.
and like one or two of the cows.
Pickaxe. With a head the size of a man's torso. Dun 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 dun.
Your word is my law.
The Arby's menu.
Multiple of the Ogryn's melee weapons are just a fucking pipe. Here. Look at this thing. Can you tell what made this club?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. I'm trying.
I'm
Like,
slowly spinning it so that you can observe it.
I understand that. It's not helping.
Okay, now the game is very, very slowly spinning it.
Is it obvious?
Look at what parts are making it up.
Steel cable that is part barbed wire.
A pipe that has been turned into a pretzel
Yeah.
for the handle, which has been wrapped in, I think, tape,
A thick brass shilling.
and thus you have a club.
Yeah. Like I was trying to figure out if it was like something specific or anything. No, it's just a garbled parts.
Uh-huh.
You made it sound like it was something specific.
Nah.
Like that just looked like a grenade. And to be fair, so did the last one.
Nah. It's just a big hunk of metal that has been hammered into vaguely club-like shape. Like, it's a pipe with a bunch of...
Imagine one of the clubs is just a lobbed grenade. we remembered to turn it off, probably.
This is a knife.
That's a big fucking knife.
Considering it's made for an ogren, you bet it's a
Yes.
big fucking knife. Nothing I don't already have. Anyway, the whole thing with this game is that it's taking place in a hive city that is being taken over by a Nurgle cult.
Okay.
Combined with, defected traitor guardsmen that are working with the cult, and things are getting a bit etchy. Anyway, as part of the current event, there's dark rituals and tainted skulls. Dark rituals stop the Cult of Admonition's dark rituals by destroying their tainted skull artifacts.
Huh.
Basically, you'll find scattered all over the map, and often when you kill things, glowing green skulls with runes carved into them. You can break them just by tapping E on them. In addition, on maps with this modifier, you'll find big old altar things
Mm-hmm.
covered in Nurgle growth.
That sounds disgusting.
Nurgle is god of disease and
yeah,
decay.
I know that.
God of disease, death, and decay, so you know he's real grody.
Mm-hmm.
That means that Nurgle corruption often tends to manifest in fleshy growth.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I just noticed. One, you never changed your tags from last stream, and second of all, why is one of them depression?
Because I am, and although I will fix the Marvel thing.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, there's actually a reward for... Look at the event thing here.
Hadron, how goes the refit of the Auric Strike Team war gear?
Look at what I have to do.
Destroy 750 skulls, destroy 1,750 skulls, destroy 3,000 skulls, destroy 4,500 skulls, destroy 65. I feel like, wow, what a variety of things to do.
It's basically play the event.
Yeah. And admittedly, I do kind of like, challenges like that during events.
Uh-huh.
Just play the game and you get shit.
Yeah. And when I first saw that, I was like, is that a community-wide thing? Like, is there a demon skull in these missions that you have to smash? No, and then I actually played a mission and they're, like, dropping like flies. They're dropping like candy. And destroying one of the altars gets you 250 skulls counted. The problem with the altars is that not only do they buff nearby enemies while they're up, they're guarded by chaos spawn,
Mm-hmm.
which are mini-bosses.
Hmm.
Giant flesh bag creature.
Uh-huh. Stop scratching your balls.
He's doing his best. Basically, they tend to be heavily guarded. Still worth smashing, though. I played like 3 missions last night, and that's how far I got.
You are 2681 out of 3,000.
Out of 12,000.
12,000.
Because
yeah.
note, this is the first time since the game came out that they're offering premium currency that you can get for free. Outside of like codes or something. but just like as an event. Silver Aquilas. It's what you spend to get premium cosmetics, like weapon skins or just looking snazzy, like my cybernetic here. There's not a thought behind that eye.
Talk to you, Morrow. The more I warm to
Of course, there's metal behind it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we have to go kill somebody. And there's going to be a whole lot of people we're going to have to kill to get to that guy. My favorite Ogren names are the ones that are just 4 letters. Like mine.
Lug, bug, rug, fug.
We've got another kill target.
I saw someone in the lobby named Posh.
This particular heretic's dug into the enforcer station like a swamp tick. You'll be going in through the sewers, so I hope you've got watertight boots.
Your bicep is as wide as their torsos.
Yes. Ogren. Both of the Ogrens have pickaxes.
I can imagine a lot of people wanting these guys to be real for the worst reasons.
embarrassing points see you coming.
They're, I'm not going to say gentle souls, but they're simple souls.
Can't do anything
Yeah.
from down here. Find in the center and take it from there. Time to go to work.
And like a lot of things in Warhammer, Ogren intelligence varies depending on the author. I mean, everyone agrees
Them to death.
they're kind of stupid.
Thank you.
Scratch that. They're very stupid.
Can they read?
Generally, no. But it tends to vary depending on the writer. Anywhere from basically just a somewhat trying to come up with words that won't get me fucking canceled.
Then maybe you should stop looking for words.
Basically a giant toddler, or how do they continue breathing?
Why did it take you that? Never mind.
Developmental disorder? Is that a good way of putting it?
I guess.
Yeah, giant toddler.
To be fair, I don't really research into the topic that much.
Damn. That's part of my difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will answer them and try not to get too distracted while answering them.
To be fair, you are good at answering questions while you're busy with this.
Unless things get I've been pounced by a dog.
What, is that the hunter of this game?
Kinda, sorta. It's a dog, it pins you down and rips into you, and does corruption damage. Corruption is what actually kills you.
Huh.
See how my health bar is divided into 3 chunks?
Yeah.
Each of those is a wound.
Speaking of which, look at the health of Ophelia.
Ophelia, and yeah.
Is that a bad thing? I'm assuming it's a bad thing.
She's likely to go down soon. Fuck it. I'm coming, lads.
So you just put up the hand of God and then rush forward?
You're basically football charging through everything in your path. Oh, god damn it.
Make way for the blood.
Help me.
Resource, the sink is tanking? I saw something about the sink.
I'm a coming.
I'm assuming purple health is no good health.
That's corruption damage. Every time you go down, one of your wounds is turned into corruption damage. If you have no more wounds, if you're down to 1 wound and you go down, you die.
Ah. So no bueno then.
Corruption damage can only be healed with certain talents, or most commonly, Medicae, a Medicae station.
Okay. Medicaid. Never mind.
Certain enemies do corruption damage as well, like the Pox Hound I told you about.
Okay.
They don't do any damage other than corruption because it's filthy, corrupted dog teeth.
Oh,
That's bad.
how
That's the
bad?
demon host. Basically, this game's witch. You're meant to go around them. They can be fought, they can be killed. But unless your team is pretty good, you're likely to lose a person. Luckily, after they kill a person, they fuck off.
Yeah, luckily. So one of your teammates just died.
Yes, he did. In Left 4 Dead fashion, we'll be able to pick him up later.
Hot.
Unless they DC.
We can never escape these teammates, can we?
Thing is, because he's immediately replaced by a bot, it's not even that stupid. We now have a fourth teammate again, even if they're stupid.
What happens if the bot dies?
Then the bot is dead.
Okay.
Well, you can pick them up as usual.
Ascender's dead ahead. Give it a kick and you can be on your way.
Now to turn on the elevator.
Elevator.
It's actually called an ascender. Because they just can't call things normal.
Yeah.
Rock.
Rock.
That's my grenade, by the way.
Yep.
Rock. And because it's literally just hunks of concrete and rebar.
I assume they explode by you throwing them hard enough into their...
Oh, they don't explode at all. It's just a big heavy rock that you throw at someone.
And he calls it a grenade.
Oh no, he doesn't. In a rock. Die. I'm being shot quite a bit.
Now, is there any way you can fix that problem?
By murdering them. That's the big weakness of Ogren. They're a giant target, and they get shredded by ranged fire.
Well, luckily they have a fucking health, right?
Yeah, they're very tough, but you'd be surprised how quickly that goes down when there's like 10 people with assault rifles and two others with machine guns. Just pumping bullets into you. Trappers are a disabler. They
Okay.
fire a net gun. You saw me get hit by them earlier.
Yeah, I did. I saw you get dragged away with that.
It's easy to get them out. It's easy to get someone out of a net. It only takes like a second. But you need to get up to them to do that.
Okay.
And because of the fact that getting netted pulls you towards the trapper, sometimes you'll be in the middle of a horde. And they'll have to cut through the horde to get to you.
Okay.
Right, ascender's down. Time to move on.
Oh yeah, the thing's here.
The thing, what's that?
The Ascender, why we're here.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
why we're in this specific area. Chonk.
Take my advice.
Chunk.
Give up hope.
You might expect an elevator.
That's all.
Vengeance.
It's stairs.
It's stairs that they had to...
Pull up.
Or down. I believe it's down.
Well, that seems highly inefficient.
Welcome to 40K.
40k. Highly inefficient.
Yes. Rocky's friend!
Who needs friends when I have rocks?
Right. Because it's literally just fucking concrete and rebar, you get a new one every minute.
Yeah, because you're in a building that is nothing but concrete and rebar falling apart.
Medicare station.
My teammates need help.
You offer that to them.
They have to walk up and interact with it. I love these things. Mutants.
Today's a very sleepy day.
Don't think the bot's gonna use it. Fuck it. Here I come.
To save the day. I am so sleepy. How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I'm getting to talk about a thing I am very normal about.
He'll get diagnosed soon, we swear.
Donk. I love the slide attack on this thing. Uppercutto!
I say it, and so it shall be.
Something's coming. That's what's coming.
Unfortunately, it's not me.
That's the chaos spawn I told you about.
Oh. Oh, that thing you were supposed to stay away from.
No, that's not a demon host. That's a chaos spawn. Not much we can do to avoid this other than just kill it.
My lean's down.
The bot.
Yeah, the bot is down.
And in fire. Oh, Trapper, stay away from me. Well, fuck my life.
Apparently he didn't listen. I ain't no sniveler.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a sniveling child who cries at who had the smallest inconvenience, like being surrounded by a taser net.
Someone call for a wet gun.
Someone call for a pair of somebody call for a pair of non-metal scissors.
Bang. Bang.
Baba booey.
Bang.
Baba booey.
You just stood there cowering as I, one by one, turned them into red mist.
The barrel of that thing? Same.
If you were anywhere regarding the vicinity of this thing's firing line, die.
I would be kind of shitting myself too, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I confess, you talk too much.
I wasn't listening to what the Elliot was saying. Something just went boom.
We have a new player.
It's a Zealot! Right in the head.
I remember on the,
Another Chaos Bot.
do you know about TF2 Classic?
Yes. Aware of it.
Yeah.
Never played it.
In a couple of the custom weapons servers, Scout literally just has a brick.
Yeah, I think I've heard you talking about that.
Either Scout or Soldier, yeah. It was one of my favorite items on the entire server. Because it was just a fucking brick.
Just a brick that you throw at someone. Like this.
Yeah.
Brick.
I'm pretty sure it had a short cooldown too.
I've got a talent on the rock called That One Doesn't Count.
If you miss a rock, you immediately get it back or something.
If I get a headshot or miss, then the rock is refunded. Once every 5 seconds.
But yeah, it's a lot like the guillotine. It
Yeah.
doesn't apply bleed, and it just does like 40 or 80 damage or something. That's all it does. It's a brick.
The rock is there because it's the best sniper that you have as an Ogre. Oh, there's a sniper all the way over there. Let me throw a rock at him. Oh, another altar. Oh, man. Wait, I have a Grimoire.
Can you not use that?
The Grimoire is taking the spot.
And if you, I'm assuming if you put it down, it immediately. I remember we did that once while we were playing.
And here comes the Chaos Spawn.
While we were playing the rat game, I forget what it's called.
Vermintide.
Vermintide. I remember I accidentally did that once with you guys while I was playing Vermintide.
Was it? It wasn't on stream.
Yeah, it wasn't.
We haven't done that on stream yet.
Yeah, it was before we started streaming.
Good thing the heavy pickaxe is so good at just deleting single target.
Yeah.
Yup. Yup.
Boopity boop boop.
Excuse you.
Skibbity. Sorry, I'm trying to fill silence.
And your first thought was skibbity.
Yeah, I'm trying to fill silence in the least brain-intensive way possible.
That does track with you just spewing out skibbity.
Yeah, just brain rot.
Shiny. Excuse you, I'm busy throwing rocks at people. Rock. Rock.
I feel like such a planet right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking busy! Running out of rocks.
We'll pick up one.
Ow, ow, ow.
I thought that said 70% stank.
70%. Dang.
No, it said stamina.
Our
Like, something my brain tends to do is like when I just quickly glance at something, my brain interprets it in a way it wants
Oh boy.
to interpret it. Like,
chaos spawn number 4!
Like, when it really like glances over words, it doesn't read them as it is, it just interprets them in a way it wants to interpret them. Like 70% stank apparently.
You shall not crab me with your weird tongue arm.
Like the amount of times I've seen a word.
Would
like,
someone kill that pox bomber?
the amount of times I've seen a P and an S in a short word and immediately interpreted it as penis probably says something about me, but
I heard like half of that dialogue that you're speaking. I'm fighting for my life right now. Die! Dog? There's the dog. Oh, there's the other grimoire.
so short, so powerless, so weak, like ants.
So much stinky.
Say sorry, it's me. Sorry, hate Mexican food.
Oh, that's bad. Oh!
Remember Bo Raicho from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Remember his fart attack? Like, I'm pretty sure one of his command grabs is him just yanking your face into his ass and then just ripping it.
Nothing but class, huh, Bo Raicho? Look at this book. It's looking at me.
With its eyes that it shouldn't have.
The kill target's on a different floor. You can reach him via the panopticon elevator.
What the fuck is shitting me?
Well, obviously the guy with the gun. Okay. And like that, he's paced.
He has become thin red mist.
I can use him with your wallpaper to my wall now.
Even if it doesn't kill them, knocking them on their ass is very useful.
Yes, it stops them from shooting you. Who needs horses and a factory when you have this?
Bang.
I'm just imagining like a comically large hand, like wound
Stank.
grinder.
It's stanky in that bitch.
Sorry, that was me. It was me. I peed.
Too much asparagus.
I like 3 pounds.
Fuck.
It's glowing. My pee is glowing now.
Fuck. Gun. Cut him in half?
The elevator.
You weren't even aiming. You weren't even aiming center mass.
No.
You were like aiming to his right, and he was still sliced in half. The way it just leaves their arms on the ground.
Unit engaged. Please stand still.
Who is this?
A healing servitor. A Medicaid.
Oh, does he vaccinate you?
What?
Does he vaccinate you?
He injects healing goop into you. It's a game mechanic.
Lots of broccoli. Broccoli is very healthy for your body.
Rock.
We also mix it with mushy peas and acetaminophen.
Alright, time to flatten this poor bastard.
Okay. I don't actually know what acetaminophen is. Acetaminophen. Vitamin K4.
Sure.
To relieve mild and to moderate painful headaches, muscle aches, menstrual periods.
We're kinda just bullying this poor man.
Backaches, reactions to vaccinations, and
Yeah, we kind of just beat him to death. Have you seen that, like all of us, just all four of us, just pummeled him and didn't let him do anything?
Fight back! Fight back!
Yeah, he was constantly getting staggered from his shield breaking and getting knocked to his knees, and then standing up, and his shield popping up, and then his shield broke. Just repeat.
Damn. That sucks.
Amy's such a bastard.
Samey's such a pussy.
Oh well, he's dead now. Gifts all around.
Yay. I call his right pinky finger. Why is bro frozen like that?
Our zealot is screaming into the sky again.
He has a vacuum tube implanted in his back that goes to his lungs so he can constantly keep screaming for hours at a time.
That actually sounds like something 40k would do. There are people with cybernetics specifically to help them scream.
It's heavily filtered.
They're generally found either in Slanesh. The silence offends Slanesh. Or, occasionally, you'll find, Imperial loudhailers.
I'm just imagining like a large industrial fan with like the end of it encased in a cone that slowly travels down into like one of those rubber chicken heads.
Wield them in the Messiah's cause.
I want to see that now. Fuck. Heavy stuff.
Oh. Masteries. Yeah, boy.
Windows Movie Maker. Make your eulogy in it. It'll be fun.
Let us scour away
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
those scars
Improving
and
my
awaken a new
weapon.
purpose.
Re-bless.
Just giving it better traits.
Prayers
Okay.
have been answered.
Our prayers have been answered. Finally, we have a Whole Foods near our houses.
Can I? I can.
And they even put a Burger King next to it. I feel truly blessed.
Okay, gun is better than before. Back to the event.
Back to collecting skulls and turning them into powder.
To the
which I will-
foundry.
which I will then mix with water and acetone to make clay, and I will make these very fancy pots that I will deprive from with oxygen in the kiln so that they get a nice different color on them, and then I will sell them for hundreds of dollars.
You done?
Depends. I don't really know much more about pottery.
Anyway, we're going to the foundry. The smelter complex.
My pots. We can get them there.
I think those people have the event thing by their portrait.
System records can be believed.
You're not even on screen.
Look at my knee pad.
1736 has been rendered in
It's just a metal bowl.
Yeah, that's from the mess hall.
That's just a dog bowl he taped to his knees.
No, not even tape. That's rope.
It's only for looks. He affixed it on the top.
Look at my pants.
They're there. Some would wish they weren't.
I believe I specifically picked this outfit because it has a bunch of random snacks affixed to it.
All right.
I picked these two pieces. I picked these two pieces because it has chunks of various animal meat affixed to it.
Whenever you need a boost of energy, you just bite into the skinned rat you have on your satchel.
Uh-huh. Or the tail of some creature. Yeah.
Boink.
There's probably mods for this game, but I don't know if they're supported.
Yeah.
Because,
This is a online service game.
yes. Now, there are mods for Vermintide,
Yeah.
and some of them are even sanctioned. As in, you can play a normal game with them because they're purely cosmetic
Yeah.
and something that doesn't mess with other people. Oh, that's a bomb.
Well, Brother K is almost dead.
What's he doing?
Where is he? For one?
Metal! He's all the way over there fighting other things. Altar. Smash it! Raise it high, bring it down. Hello.
Throw a rock.
I'm busy mining out this pile of meat.
That's what I wanted you to throw a rock.
Would you stop shooting me?
Gotta be honest, it feels like there's like a traffic jam in my head. Like nothing's moving. There's nothing happening up there.
Reload. Oh boy. Donk. Want that. The nice thing about the rocks... The nice thing about the rocks is that I don't eat up grenades from other people.
Yeah.
The other throwable things for Ogren do. One of which is literally just a box of grenades.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's unpleasant. Yes, it's puking. Get off of me, you cretins! It's dead.
I'm like not registering with me.
Oh boy.
We're only 50
Die.
minutes in and I'm already fucked.
Pick up the shinies.
I'm gonna sneeze, give me a moment.
Another altar. Nice.
Excuse me. I'm back. I'm assuming
Rock.
you didn't want to hear that twice. Okay, I'm gonna eat my
1, 2,
Pop-Tarts.
3, go. 1, 2, 3, go.
I wish I had one of those like reclining chairs so I could just lie down.
I smashed the altar, and then a bunch of specials spawn. Fuck that guy in particular.
Just a geyser of blood.
Well, yes. Most of his insides are now on the outside.
Like, no bones, no guts, no bits.
There's just piles of
pure
meat and
liquid.
bone shards.
Not even. It's all liquid. There's no bits anymore because you destroyed them all.
When I say disintegrate, I don't mean into dust. I mean I have reduced his integrity. I have antied his integrity. Oh, the psycho was shooting me. Pick up the rock.
Hold on, I have to kill a mosquito. Damn it, I lost track of it. I'm gonna go put a hoodie on so I can protect my valuables.
I'm being chewed on. Beep. He has given himself anti-mosquito protection in the form of a hoodie.
Yes. I'm worried that this anti-mosquito protection, also known as a hoodie, will make me too warm and comfy and sleep. Sleepier than I already am. Which I admit
I'm doing
is
that.
a feat. Feels weird to wear headphones over the hood. I'm gonna stop that.
I rock. Oh yeah, the actual name for the rock ability is Big Friendly Rock.
He's just a friend who wants to give you a nice concussion, I mean help.
Big Rocky Kiss.
Look at his big Rocky. Look at his big concrete lips.
Rocky's friend! I think they upset the veteran.
I don't know why, but when one of your teammates is talking, I just hear Hella from Marvel.
What?
Yeah, Hella from Rivals.
I guess that would be the Psyker.
Yes.
Oh. Just keep chopping.
Yeah, Soki.
Toki, that's the veteran.
I just, like, whenever she speaks, I just hear, "A feast for my crows!"
Elevator 91B has relocated. You should do the
I'm the
same.
only one.
I think so, at least. I don't hear it. But then I've played this game a lot, so I'm used to it.
Why can't you match my EP energy now?
Because I'm playing this video game.
I feel like a simulator game would be great for us right now.
Not like I have to pay that much attention. Oh, the stinky bomb.
That vomiting is visceral.
More
Like, it sounds
gagging,
like-
but yeah.
It sounds like the voice actor literally just
Actually
shot
was
in the
hit in the face with a stink bomb.
Yeah, I could hear the liquid coming up his throat.
Considering that's a Nurgle stink bomb, I'm surprised he didn't vomit up his skeleton. Bonk.
We're doing your Russians.
I just had a disgusting thought, but I'm not gonna voice.
A dialogue line I heard from one of the veterans last night.
Yeah.
You hear that? That's the sound of fate taking a deep breath so it can vomit all over us. Vivid imagery, veteran, and one that I could have done without. What the hell is the psyker screaming about?
I wasn't listening.
Neither was I. I was too busy crushing skulls.
I was too busy going into my box.
You were too busy falling into hibernation.
Yeah.
You're not watching. You're not even watching. You're just staring at the ceiling.
I'm looking down when I can.
When you can.
It's taking a surprising amount of answers. I'm surprised these guys were smart enough to get a shield.
He was given it.
I need just to have to let it bump the organs and teeth.
Look at its flesh.
How many STDs does he have?
It's a disease. It's a demon of disease. How many do you think?
I wouldn't stand too close to that thing.
Oh, good maggots.
Yippee. Stop looking at it, we might get down.
Either I'm lost, or me squatters.
What is?
The giant horse conch.
Weighs over 11 pounds. The fucking what?
Don't touch me, 40.
It's lots and lots of praise!
Oi! Stop hitting me. Yes, I too would want to go into melee combat with the 10-foot tall toddler.
I don't know, maybe they'll get more diseases from me. This is just one of those days, man. It's called, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy.
This is just one of those days where you go into your sleepy box and don't come out.
Yeah, I want to, trust me, I do.
Bonk.
Like, it is taking more effort than is necessary to remain interested. Like, I do find this interesting, I do.
Oh boy. Watching me crush skulls.
Yeah, this is fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've always had a thing for just, like, brutal, like, unforgiving gore.
Mm-hmm.
And normally I'd be all over this.
Bang.
But, like, all my body wants to do is slump over and rest.
You get enough sleep last night?
I did go to sleep around 1:30. So, maybe not. I'm not sure. Probably.
When did you wake up?
The same time I usually do. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
Which side ain't helping your
6.5 hours.
It's usually good enough for
Thy
me.
path
I don't
would
know.
be simpler if thou remembered the
Like, I was fine this morning, you saw that.
Hate and ignorance.
The 3 tenets. Faith,
also-
hate, and ignorance.
It might have also been that one bad Squirrel game that I had earlier. One where I went 2 and 6 or 6 damage.
Good cover.
I did 1,000 damage per life. Yeah. And the worst part is I had my Lord icon on.
Well, yeah.
I took it off after that game.
Dude. Sit down.
Break it off. What happened?
Oh boy, our veteran is getting bullied. Never mind, they came out of that great, smelling like roses. 3 crushers.
I'm struggling to say the words "find this smelter" on the top of my screen.
Ow.
What'd you get hit by?
Point blank machine gunner.
That doesn't sound too bad.
With my size, he can't miss.
Like, my body wants nothing more than to simply exist. Like, it
Sounds like you're having your own depressive episode.
Maybe, I don't know.
Sometimes, a lot of it... I'm being chewed upon.
Yes. Like, maybe it could be
Zombies. Or in this case, poxwalkers, but same thing, really.
I could just be tired.
Poxwalkers. We couldn't copyright the word plague zombie. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure that is the exact reasoning why they're called poxwalkers. Because they weren't always called poxwalkers before they were called plague zombies, but they couldn't copyright that, so...
And then somebody else copyrighted it, so...
Supposedly, poxwalkers are different from the plague zombies that you're aware of, except for the fact that in actual, like, they're plague zombies.
Yeah, they're zombies with the plague.
Specifically, the groaning pox.
Fuck, made it. Ah.
Let our praises ringeth out across this benighted world.
Like, remember that one time we were gonna stream, but then I took a nap and then we canceled?
Maybe?
Yeah, I wanted to make it a regular thing where I would nap before stream, so this exact situation wouldn't happen. But then I just forgot about it.
Ammo!
Like, it wasn't necessary until now.
Ammunition! Concentration stem!
That slightly hurts to look at.
What, the ultra?
It's pulsing in my vision. It was when I was looking at it dead on.
Well, to be fair, I don't really see right now.
You're barely handling visual stimuli.
Yeah.
Is that another...
You need to
Like a
turn on Do
monster?
Not Disturb.
What?
You forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. Oh wait, no. Maybe.
Pretty sure it doesn't show up on screen.
Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Where the hell is that beastie? There it is! Oh, I've been grabbed.
Good. Just to be safe, though, I usually turn it on.
It's chewing on me.
It's gnawing on.
It's healing itself by chewing on me. Put me down!
His body didn't even have time to register the fact that half of it was gone.
Yep. What? Oh, yeah.
Beat it up.
I did.
Thanks. What just happens?
Our psyker got blown up by a pox burster, basically a plague zombie with a bunch of explosives strapped to it.
Oh, boomer.
Kinda, sorta. It doesn't vomit, it just runs at you and explodes.
And then you get infected with something.
And then it hits you with corruption damage, and just a hefty chunk of damage in general. But it was my ogre going, outstanding! at their broken body because they went down. It was unrelated to them going down, but the timing was funny.
So much calmer. And now the clapper is
I'm imagining with the skulls, my Ogren just stepping on them
Just
or
crushing them
in his fist,
Yeah.
dead.
because he can do that like they're made of, well,
Or with his teeth.
Ammunition stash.
I was going to say not even an Ogren would put that in his mouth, but one of his responses to killing a Poxhound is, I could take a quick bite. And have you seen those things?
He needs calcium.
A Poxhound.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing those things.
They're green, and their guts are hanging out.
Just a little nibble for you. He's my ADHD baby and he needs his constant treats.
Purge the smelter of all trace of demonic matter.
A little nibble.
There's a demon infesting the foundry. Cut it out. What the hell happened to our zealot?
Metaphysical
Did he fall off the ledge?
No, he's just been beaten. Beaten up.
He's getting.
Yes. Drunk. Drunk.
Chunk.
Drunk. Oh, you know, those green clouds that come from the Talk bombers.
Yep.
They throw a green bomb, which I believe was a plague victim's skull at one point. It explodes into clouds of green gas. That green gas is obviously very hard to see through, so it obscures vision. It does corruption damage to you, and it buffs any enemies in it. I don't remember what the buff is. Just not. It's not good
I
for
have
you.
to lie down. Like, these yawns are strong enough, they're making me tear up.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yep.
He is a sleepy boy.
I am tired.
Maximum eat. Fuck you.
Must bleed.
Oi. I'm used to all this dialogue. How much are you catching?
How much do you think I'm catching?
Excellent point.
Hopefully this will be better tomorrow.
Yeah. I might do this again. It might be this again tomorrow.
Yeah, because as much as I hate to admit it, we have been streaming Blueprints a lot, and I do want to get back to that ASAP.
Boink.
Right in the stupid fucking eyeball.
Smelter returning to acceptable operation. Trigger the restart.
Popped you like a grape, and then drank you up like a fine wine.
You really don't want to do that. That goop that it leaves on the ground is sizzling and does corruption damage just by standing in it.
I ate my gummy vitamins when I was a kid. I can remember.
Well, that's what you think. I ate Flintstone gummies.
I slept 9 hours last night.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I like just sending bodies flying. You know, realistically speaking, we should be fucking boiling right now.
Yeah. But this is
This is Warhammer.
Fucking-
Realism exited stage left sometime in the 80s.
like my brain really just said, quick, say it's something, and it didn't give me something to say it was.
Final iteration.
Like, you ever see those people in the desert and then they hallucinate on like Sahara, like a pond or Walmart or whatever? I'm hallucinating a nice, comfy bed with SpongeBob blanket for some reason.
Yeah, tap. Gouty. Playing Skullbreaker.
What does that entail? I wonder?
You know what I've been doing for the past hour?
Breaking skulls.
Melee combat.
I'm forcing my eyes open. Can you say that again?
Melee combat.
Yeah, okay.
Acceptable.
Did you fall asleep for a second?
Victory by
Trying.
President.
Well, I'm not trying. My body's trying, but I'm trying to resist.
I'm going to do celebratory drugs.
That's how slow I am. That joke just caught up to me.
How many seconds was that?
Like 2 or 3.
Oh.
Yeah. We might have to end this stream early.
We'll keep going.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
oddly amusing.
Yep. Type GG's. Fair play.
Yay, caps lock.
The longer we go on,
Oh, damn.
I'm out. I drank it.
Munty, munty, munty.
I feel like a cow grazing in a field. Just munching on grass.
The cow stands in the field. It thinks of eating grass. It bends down to eat grass. It thinks of standing in the field. It stands in the field. It thinks of eating grass. It eats grass. It thinks of standing in the field.
The cow is happy if with this simple life.
The cow is content.
Yeah.
We're 4,494 skulls in. Me too, buddy.
Same. Same.
Mm-hmm.
I smelled my glass as I was drinking from it, and I went, ooh, that smells good. I wonder what they're cooking in there.
So I want to switch it up.
30 more minutes.
I mean, the pickaxe is fan-fucking-tastic. I love it dearly.
Combat shovel.
No, that's a latrine shovel.
Oh.
This is a pooper scooper.
With 3 bottle openers on this, 4 bottle openers on the side. I have to focus to use both of my eyes.
Fuck it, it's working. Stick with what we got.
Yeah, you want to keep the blunder button going? You want to keep the blunder
Bunger,
bunger? I'm trying.
bunger.
So you want to keep the blunderbuss going?
Yeah.
Okay. Try
Why
my best.
you? You're good.
Do you require further assistance?
Yes, please, God.
Shit you.
Goodbye, lobotomized robot man. Next. We're going to Hab Zone HL7004, the Carnival.
Clowns.
They're selling drugs. Drugs are full of plague.
Do they happen to have any 5-hour energies in there?
Maybe.
Do they have
They're full of plague. They're full of space aids. Look at the name of the Ogren.
Blockhead.
You're approaching HL-70.
They happen to have any 25-hour energies?
No, that ain't the
That's called cocaine. They don't sell that.
Oh.
stronghold now, which ain't ideal as you can imagine. The local ambulance,
Instead, they have friends on, which results in you tearing apart your neighbor with your teeth.
including the Mobian's illicit stims. They could be connected to the blight, so we want a sample for study.
And I get a response.
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
I sent that, and you sat there staring blankly at your monitor for a good 5 seconds.
I don't want this.
What is he doing?
Quiet, or as quiet as you lot can
Speedrunning
manage.
others.
No need to wake the district.
My brain just decides sometimes that, hey, you're done. Like, I'm in the middle of a sentence, and then I just go, and then I just feel myself power down. It happened again, I had to fight it.
You know what we get to play with in this mission?
What?
Shaped explosives.
If I was more awake, I'd appreciate that.
Blazing boom box!
Oh, the indemnity!
That surely has no lasting effects.
You know how to make an entrance, I'll give you that. Find those ciphers.
This looks like that one map in Rainbow Six Siege that got reworked.
I don't even know what you're talking about. It's-
Yeah, I don't even know if I know what I'm talking about now. Because that shit was gone before I played the game. Back in like 2016 or something.
I never played.
I played it for a while. I was a rook man. Some character effective guns. All you have to do is just pop your armor down in the beginning, and then everyone's said you've done your job. I also messed around with the dock for a bit as well.
Don't touch it! Something might explode!
Got the big music! Now stop it!
All I remember is me playing Ruck a lot.
Yaha.
Wahoo.
He hit me with a club. I hit him with a hunk of metal on a stick the size of his torso.
Cool.
Look at how small this is in my hand. Go, little buddy.
Like, I'm conscious and my body is unappreciative of this. Like, it is doing everything in its power to make me shut up and go lie down.
Shake that head. Shake yourself like a dog.
I tried. It was the most limp thing I've probably done in a while.
Do it more.
Like, it refuses to do it. It's refusing.
Going.
Like, it looks like,
Going.
like I look like I'm refusing to
Going.
like.
You look like you're very apathetically refusing a job position.
Yeah. I get in the refrigerator.
There's a microwave in the break room.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Help me, comrades!
I want to keep the bit going. I do. But most of my brain power is just going to notice how tired I am.
Which is probably making you more tired.
Yeah.
Because that's how psychology works.
Yeah.
Up. Scooching. Peek.
Like, I blink, and then I have to force my eyes back open.
Sleepy, sleepy.
Yeah.
Those are the ciphers we needed.
Put me on a bed. I'm toast. Why can't I be this funny when I'm awake?
I'm being chewed upon.
How do you know that? Could it be that you're...
Like, the cow energy's back. The cow energy's back. Like, I'm not even joking. When you said the dog is chewing on me again, I envisioned myself chewing on like one of those rubber dog toys, and it was the most serene I've felt in a while.
Thank you for asking, sir.
You're enjoying the memories of a past life as a Labrador.
Not in the fight.
I had a loving family. They made their food for. They made my food. Like they didn't buy it from the store. Like they gave me lots of pets and let me lie down on their bed when they slept.
Your favorite toy was a neon pink rubber dog bone.
It was actually like a rubber TV remote that they got off Etsy.
It was neon pink.
No, it was just like a regular TV remote. It didn't work, obviously, but it was like all rubber.
I hear a demon host.
Yeah, my parents did that too. What's happened in the last 10 seconds?
I smashed a lot of heretics.
This looks like a decent place to live. It looks like Detroit.
Die.
What is this? Detroit, Michigan?
Detroit's in Michigan?
I think so. Detroit, Michigan? I'm gonna look that up.
I don't know geography.
Detroit, Michigan.
How badly did you misspell it?
D-E-T-R-I-O-T space M-I-F-H-C-W-F-A. Detroit, Michigan. The results. These are results for Detroit, Michigan. Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHFA, oversees Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and the Federal Home of Loan Banks.
Fannie Mae?
Yeah. Again, that was D-E-T-R-O-R-I-O-T space M-I-F-H-C-W-F-A. I spelled it the same way. Michigan. That's close enough. Detroit, city in Michigan. Told you. And this time, it was Detroit again. But this time, it was M-I-C-H-I-S-G-A-J-N.
You're having such a lovely adventure while I'm fighting.
Where do people live in... Oh my god. Houses? W-H-E-R-E space D-P-O space dash P-E-R-E-P space L-O-I-V-E.
What are you spewing from your mouth hole?
The thing I just tried to Google. Space I-O-N-M space H-O-U-S-E-S-E. Where to Pope Perep Lloyd Ion houses.
Ow.
Give me another thing to Google. I'm gonna roll.
You seem to have woken up a little.
Yeah, it's because my hands are tired, but my brain is woken up slightly. What should I Google, Red?
All my brain can come up with is Warhammer things.
It's fine.
Orc fan art.
Or
You know how to spell orc in 40k?
Ocker Fafnat.
What?
Ocker Fafnat. OKR space F-A-F-N-A-T. Did you mean OCR space for net? OCR for... OKR stands for Objectives and Key Results. Orc Faran. I have a problem with my shelving in it. How do I fix it? Okay, so I'm not hitting backspace, and I instinctually try to correct what I just typed. I have a Creo blow with Mao Ahilisin, unti how hot ko I pitch sit. I haven't been paying attention to the game whatsoever. I haven't looked at my monitor in like a minute. These are results for I have a problem with Mao Ahilison on T. How to kawaii to fix it. What did we get to Ratatouille?
We went down. And now we're in, I think, a distillery that is being used as a front.
Ratatouille. Used.
I've been explained.
Okay. Ratawi Yao, Ratawi Toy, Erevi W. I'm gonna close that.
Good lord, I'm getting shot to shit.
I didn't notice.
I've lost a lot of health in the past 10 seconds.
17.
Die.
Don't get pinned down. Push forward.
The hell did Redo do?
That's the best you're getting from me for a while.
Crunch.
I like the way they decorated the place.
Oh yeah, you know how the dog pins you down in this game?
Vaguely.
The way that Ogren's strength is described in lore, and in a way in the game, when you're pinned down by the dog, he's just kind of ineffectually slapping at it with his big meaty paws.
Because he doesn't want to hurt it or something. Cute.
Well, considering how you shoot them and smash them with your other weapons, but really, he shouldn't be pinned down by that thing. He should be able to reach with his free hand and crush its skull like cardboard.
Like an empty beer can from your dad.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that guy could throw you with those arms. I'm hungry.
You took that from me.
Yeah, I did.
I took it from Bobobo.
Nice word. Rations in.
I'll take a quick bite. A bit worse.
Play with its toe beans.
Those are not toe beans, those are toe turds.
Those are toe raisins.
Something just yelled. That's big. That'd be it.
What is it?
You can read the name up top.
So I had to force my eyes to look up, read the name, process it, and they didn't move when it disappeared.
We're going this way.
I'm fine.
Oh.
Like, I remember the stream where I was sneaky like this, and I just started spouting random nonsense, and you hated that.
I did.
So I'm struggling to like think of things.
What was I doing at the time? What game was I playing?
I'm not in a mental state to enter that game.
Oh, that's bad.
I don't know, it might have been fucking, I had a name and then it left me. But yeah, I'm trying to think of things that are even vaguely related and not related to hot dogs or cheddar cheese.
What?
I'm trying. Like, I am a simple-minded creature. I ask my brain, hey, what should I talk about? And it goes, you're hungry. like cheese whiz, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, traditionally, that's traditionally what's on Philly cheesesteaks. Oh, that's a bot.
Kill it.
Your content was so amazing and attractive. Do you know what game we're playing?
Uh-huh.
And from So, do I have to enunciate my words?
It is preferable.
But do I have to?
So I put down a meta pack that heals everyone around it. But because it can only heal so much, I ate it like candy because my health bar is huge.
You're pretty big.
Dunk. I love the way they fly forward after dying.
Nice front flip, man.
What?
Nice front flip, man.
Oh yeah, have you seen what happens when I hit them with a rock?
They just fly backwards.
Oh, not even. They keep their original momentum. They just keep going forward.
Like, my brain is going through these waves of being slightly aware and being able to speak to, who am I?
What day is it
Being
again?
vaguely aware of the things happening around me, to not being aware of where my arm is.
So we can get an extraction team in for you and the payload.
Bit of an exaggeration,
Be a
but
giveaway as to what you're up to, so expect friends.
To vaguely aware of your surroundings, to losing your sense of balance while sitting still.
no, that's the thing. It doesn't want to move, and that's most of the problems that I'm facing, honestly.
Safety in numbers, folks. Group up.
Look at the chunks fly.
It took effort. I feel like a set
Gut bucket.
I feel like a set of gears that need greasing, except it isn't like a gritty feeling. It's just a taking way too much effort to do things feeling.
Those are the stifts. Nice to know this wasn't wasted.
But my body thinks it's too much effort to keep my mouth closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just sitting here slack-jawed.
You are the literal slack-jawed idiot right now.
I don't even have the energy to be offended by that.
Sounds like you're wearing out your welcome.
That is rude. Accurate, but rude. Ow.
It's okay, you eat your beans.
Beans?
I wanted to say so many other protein-related things, but I already said beans before, and my mind was like, good enough. We can recycle jokes. Reduce, use, recycle.
So will this be the last mission? Because it seems like you're at this point you are actively trying not to fall asleep in your chair while I shoot
No,
things.
I'm not trying to fall asleep.
I said actively trying not to.
Well, yeah. Like, not even a problem. I don't even think I need to sleep. My body is just telling me, you need rest, don't move.
Rock. They missed. Die. Die. Die.
I feel like I've been frozen. I feel like I'm moving through.
The fog is mighty.
Yeah, I feel like I'm moving through a thick sludge. Minus like sludge.
I killed a sniper with this
Whoa,
thing.
whoa, 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 whoa. described as a tasty sketch.
Applesauce.
That's
This is the last bit of the mission, so use resources with gleeful abandon.
yes. Huh?
Was that you reacting to what I said seconds later?
No, I reacted to it after. It's just it thought my brain thought moving my mouth was too much, so it was just like,
Got him. Back you, I missed.
After this stream, I'm gonna get a bowl of goldfish and fly down in the corner. Hopefully, I'll feel better later.
Yeah, you gotta do it myself.
Hopefully, I feel more
Cognizant.
I'm getting conflicting accounts of enemy numbers.
I love the enemy commander's sheer frustration at 4 random crackheads tearing through his forces.
3 drugged up idiots.
Like, that's actually one of the funnier parts of this game. You are rejects. You are random criminals that were picked up for the Inquisition to use as cannon fodder.
And you're doing surprisingly well.
This thing should be tearing people in half.
Yeah, we this is the last one. Taking a deep breath is too much.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt or anything, but my body's like, whoa, slow down.
I'm very relaxed right now.
I can guarantee you that I'm more relaxed.
Oh, I know. You have achieved Zen. The Zen of vibe. Vibing against your will. Use you, sniper. I'm busy. Correction. Snipers. Correction. Sniper.
Correction.
Correction. No snipers. Sniper. No sniping.
I'm hearing that your extraction's inbound. A good night's work. Come on.
Thousands of skulls. Big stretch.
Yeah.
He's staring at the ceiling with a blank expression.
This is what I can manage.
I don't know if they caught that, but he said that this is all I can manage.
Yeah. Can I get Pizza Hut for dinner?
Probably not.
Okay.
So ending stream a bit early for Sleepyhead over here. Oh boy, I completed another tier of the event.
Cool.
Anyway, we shall end stream
Yeah, sorry for doing it early.
with a
The longer we go on, the more I degrade.
while looking at Lug's beautiful mug.
Yes.
We'll be back tomorrow,
The
same
mug of
time,
love.
same thing. Hopefully with him
probably.
being conscious.
Yeah, I'll make sure I go to sleep early tonight.
Bye-bye.
Bye.